Neonex, you're the first victim. Okay. Neonex is a celestial grinder who plays in tournament here and there, trying to get better, always in chats, always watching, always trying to learn. Coming along, plays Slayer. Not bad. Okay, can take some games off some good players. Can perform the functions. Definitely a motivated player. Please give me any advice or help. I am desperate. Okay, let's see. The goal is not to tear you apart, but anybody who has met me knows I want nothing more than to help people find their way. I'm not a mean-spirited person, but I speak in an abrasive way, so I apologize. Who's the Happy Chaos? Jack? Okay. Jack is somebody that I would describe as a pro. Jack plays this game probably 16 to 18 hours a day, it feels like. Now, I'm not making fun of Jack, but this is their favorite game. Jack has been playing for a long time, non-stop, the same character, advancing their setups, advancing the metagame constantly, with a very strong character with freedom of expression that rewards optimal play in every aspect of the game. If there is a ceiling for Happy Chaos, players like Jack, Umisho, Leffen are always clamoring to find it. A lot of waiting. So strange start of the match. Jack is very afraid, of course. I don't think Happy Chaos players like this matchup. K-Mappa is awesome. K-Mappa is awesome. But Clone is also outrageous. Sure. So what you're seeing here is Jack. This is like a. Have you ever seen like a mating dance? I know this is like out of context, but just bear with me, okay? Have you ever seen like peacocks doing a mating dance? Yeah, exactly. It's very weird, right? Like, why are they moving in this way? Why are they doing this? You can see that it's a language, even though that they're not saying anything. Okay? Jack is saying, okay, you can do K-Mappa now. You can do K-Mappa now. Like, look at the way they move. You can do K-Mappa. Oh, there it is. You see how Jack was like, waiting for K-Mappa. Waiting for K-Mappa. Waiting for K-Mappa. Okay, there's no K-Mappa. Time to go. And then Neonex finally does K-Mappa. There's something happening. Okay? And I hope Neonex can keep up. Eventually they did do K-Mappa. So Jack kind of got what they asked for. You see, there's a lot of information to be gleaned, and it's only 2 seconds into the match. Literal. Okay. So, first mistake, I think, is trying to brawl from this position. There is a cursor on you. When you are fighting Happy Chaos, and the cursor is on you, it is like you're fighting 2 characters at one time. Okay? Okay. Some offense. Okay. Holding strong. Generally, let me tell you something. For future reference, when you get hit, maybe not this, but generally 5Ds you can burst on hit. I think blue roaming cancel makes it so that it is burst safe. So I'm not gonna nag you for not bursting here, but this is a general rule. So I'm a little surprised that you didn't, because you're taking a lot of damage. Okay, you do finally burst. Whoa! Okay. Okay. What is this? What is this eagerness? You know you're already winning? You're already... The moment you're right here, you're winning. You're winning even more right now. Why jam your meter? If you wanted to RC something, I would do the high or the low. I don't know why you would do this. This is like the lowest percentage win rate option. And by doing this, you're giving away your resource lead. It may not look it, but the moment the match state entered... Fuck! The moment the match state entered, like... right here. You are supremely winning. You are crazy ahead. Do you know why that is? Why is Slayer ahead here? Chat. What is it? What is it that makes Slayer super ahead? Tell me. Distance? Positioning? No, Jack could get out of this if Jack wanted to. They don't have to be here. Exactly. Meter. This meter means that Slayer is winning like crazy. Slayer is winning like crazy. Right now, it is Jack's job to make Slayer use this meter so Jack can close out the round. Okay? And honestly, you should know that that is Happy Chaos's job here. Because Happy Chaos is not going to win this round without going through that meter. Okay? It's impossible. By going for such a weak offensive option, yes, this does enforce the length of your turn. You are... I mean, this is not a mix-up, okay? By doing this, you're not doing your job, which is you should be trading in this meter for this meter, the burst bar. This is like the order of operations. You spend 50%, hopefully you get Jack to burst, and if they don't burst, then Jack is probably going to lose a couple limbs. That is your job. And by doing this, I mean, you could have just did 2H nothing, and you would be supremely ahead still, because you're maintaining your advantage. But by doing this, you just threw it away. This was weak offense. Your win rate this round went from like probably above 50% the moment Jack started blocking to like under 30, maybe. What do you need to win here now? Like a counter hit? Okay, Jack bursts. Now what do you do? What more? There's a lot that needs to go right after that. So honestly, by doing this, I say you drop your win rate to below 50%. Moving on. Scramble. Okay, so you do the same thing. You enforce. Okay, Strive, whatever. Luckily you didn't RC. If you RC, that would be bitching. Okay. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You actually don't have to do anything. There's no rush. Look at how much you're winning. Look at this. Look how. What do you think Jack's win rate is right now? That's so insanely low. Dude, Jack is gonna need like 5 hits to come close to your position in this round. At least. To start. 5 hits. You know the fucking 11? 10 hits? That's literally what's happening. No, dude. If Razzle had this meter, it would be finished. It doesn't have to be now, but it will be finished soon. Okay? What are you doing? See? Even though Jack got, I don't know what, 3rd place at EVO? Or something. 4th? I'm not paying attention. Look. Everybody gets hit. And when you have, honestly, when you're running metered offense, it doesn't matter how good somebody is. You're taking away their liberties. Defensively. What are they gonna do? Block the overhead? Fuzzy the command grab? Okay, what if you RC after? Like, oh, they still had to deal with another thing. And there's so many issues that can happen here. I mean, I hate... Well, I don't hate it. I don't mean to draw this out, but this is very important. Okay? Resource tempo. This is all about resource tempo. It's like the first thing I noticed. Okay? Just because you have meter does not mean you have to jam it immediately. Some situations, it is good to do so. This is not one of them. Slayer can win whenever he wants. Soul can win whenever he wants. Sometimes it's better to stretch out the threat of resource expenditure to gain more win rate. Okay. This is fine. It's fine. You get hit. Everybody gets hit. Whatever. That was not fine. You have been provided a gift. Jack fucked up. Okay? Don't, you know, don't immediately scramble once you have been gifted a mistake. Assess. Okay? You didn't have to get hit. You got greedy. Well, moving on. Game 3. Okay. Burst on both sides. Very important. First blood. Very strange. What is this? Close slash. JH. Even Jack was confused. Caught off guard. Okay. FD bug? No. That was Jack trying to fucking swat you out of the air. Is what it was. I'm not criticizing. I'm saying is good to mix things up. But this is more something that you find out about somebody and then you start doing this. This is like something, like if me and Jack played 10 games and then Jack found, oh, Hotashi wants to 5P anti-air all the time because he's afraid of JS. Then Jack starts doing top of the rope JS. But why this? So fast. Unconventional. Catch burst? What, on block? No way. Alright, let's go back. Here, Jack bursts, but you don't really have a lead here. I would say Jack probably is winning this round. This is a really bad position to get bursted. Getting burst by Happy Chaos full screen as Slayer is probably really bad. It's really difficult to come back from this position. But it's important not to give free hits. You ate steady game and then you got cursed. For no reason. Okay, now you're getting mixed. You got grabbed. And then you come out swanging with 2H. That was a freaky-ass decision. That was a freaky-ass decision. That was a crazy thing to do. You had no business pressing 2H. Zero. Nobody does. Dude. Nobody does. Fair. 4 bullets? That's a crazy thing to do. Yes, I understand you have burst to back yourself up. But the burst, like, you have to understand, this burst is way less valuable before you get 50% meter, which honestly you're not gonna have if you get shot here. You're barely gonna come over the line. So why mash like this? Oh, because it low crushes. Oh, but you can just get shot. I don't know. Whatever. Hated this. Remember, everybody has a job. Okay? It's Jack's job to get this damn burst off of you so they can close out the round without interruptions. That is Jack's job. So why are you doing Jack's job for them? Why? You're throwing your resources away. This burst that you had a frame ago is what's keeping you alive in this round. And you threw it away. Even doing this whatever blue water salt stuff on block, it's really not that good. Without meter, your turn is... Slayer does not have long turns. Like, what are you... What hit are you hoping to get by doing blue water salt on block? And now you don't have a burst for this. Now it's over. It's over. You did Jack's job for them. Look at this. Look, if you had a burst here... Look. The moment... If you had a burst... When Jack did this YRC... Okay, Happy Chaos is gonna roll. For a mix. The moment you burst Jack into the corner... It's over. Jack has the block forever. That's when your turn is long. When you have somebody cornered and you have advantageous positioning, that's when you get a long turn. Forcing yourself upon them on block is not how you get an effective turn, okay? Trading resources effectively. That's what you should do. If you had a burst here, oh my god, you could smoke Jack so fucking fast. But you don't, because you threw it away. Same shit as last round we looked at. You remember. Look at how bad this meter expenditure is. This deflect shield didn't even do anything. You threw your shit away. You could have won. You actually could have won. This position was actually fine here. This far slash on block during the RCOA? Okay. Scramble, sure. This? Unacceptable. I can accept the mash because it's predicated on you having burst. I can accept missing this power bunker because you're surprised that Jack got hit. Okay. I recognize. Okay? But this is just shit decision making. You don't do that. Your resources is so important. Okay? Cause this nigga Happy Chaos, you're not blocking him. I'm not blocking him. Jack isn't blocking him. Dude, not even fucking the Ghost of Omida was blocking him. You're not blocking this character. Alright? That's why he built so much burst. You get it? So don't throw it away. Let's go to game 3. Okay. Okay. Wow. What a swing. What a swing. Now that Jack has no burst, it's your job to get out. Not like that. Honestly, these early bursts where you catch a lucky break, a big clean hit like this, and you end up on the defensive, I would be looking to gold burst as soon as possible. It gets you back into the game. If it misses, it's not that bad. You still get some, you know, you're at disadvantage frame data wise, but not that much. Okay? If it hits, it's huge. You get time to K Mappa across the screen. You get meter. Like, you get out of the corner. You don't have to block. Like, it's so much. I think that's worth using your resources. This burst is basically the same thing as a DP. Imagine that. This is like getting DP'd into the corner. This was worth it for Jack. Jack is not afraid of the damage. Jack wants to put you in the corner. The secondary thing is that Jack does not want you to run away with this round. Okay? The first thing is that they can burst you into the corner. The second thing is they don't want this to be a runaway. The other things is that it's a guaranteed burst point. It's very early in the round. some other stuff. What are you smoking? What do you smoke? Dude, King Mappa is not safe. That is not a safe thing to do from this position. What are you looking for? Curse? Is that it? Why would Happy Chaos ever curse ball? Within, like, a county line's distance to you. No reason. Zero. It's too risky. Jack has no burst. Jack has to respect. By doing BRC forward, this is actually Jack protecting themselves. Because they don't have to do I-80 back. They don't have to do curse ball. They don't have to swing at round start and deal with dandy step. They don't have to deal with any of that. By making you block, they are protecting themselves from the worst possible case. Okay? The worst possible case is that Jack gets hit. And then this positive bonus was for naught. Okay? Play the situation again? Sure. I got you. Here we go. Do you see how bad it would be for Jack if Jack threw Curse Ball? It would be over. It's over. It's just over. They're never getting that burst back. They may not get to play. YRC, honestly, sometimes it's just not good enough if the opponent also has meter defensively. Okay? The best thing Jack could have done to protect himself is to prevent you, Slayer, from playing. You should have known that. This is the highest win rate play for Jack. 100%. Close slash, I wouldn't risk it. It's good that she didn't burst, obviously. I'm gonna recognize that. Because the moment this happens here, and Jack is in positive bonus, it's hard to come back. Okay? It's really hard. This is too much of a deficit. A health bar is not so important, but when you're... It's just really difficult to come back without tension when you're really behind on life. No. No, no, no. You swing. You miss. Don't keep on pressing. I think you kept on pressing after this K-Mappa. Yeah, you're in a neutral state and you're pressing. You're cursed. It's not your turn. This is utter volatility. You cannot do this and expect to win. That's no. Don't do that. You swing, you miss. Okay. Don't make it worse. See that? You see what Jack did here? They know. Jack knows. What is the worst possible thing that can happen to me? Get bursted into the corner. That's why they double roll. Double roll is really bad. It's actually hideous. It's hideously bad as Happy Chaos. It's really, really bad. It's really situational. But Jack does it to not get bursted into the corner. It is a passable offensive technique, but it is not sustainable. It's just not sustainable. So Happy Chaos does not do it often. It's very, very situational. Actually, by double rolling here, this double roll, if you didn't burst, Honestly, I think he would have won the round. This is Happy Chaos's resource game. The knockdown here is so fucking bad. It's so bad that I'm like, okay, just shoot me. I'm an elk. Very situational. And they did it for exactly this case. To not be in the corner. This is also something I do with Nago. Okay? This I will demonstrate. I should actually... I've been meaning to make a clip on this for like 1 year for the Nago mains. It's just tricks of the trade. Okay? Why things get routed certain ways. Micro adjustments. But huge percentage win rate increase. Almost imperceptible. Okay? Here. Do you know how bad this is for Nago? This is outrageously bad. This is super mega bad. But it happens all the time. I think I'm one of the most goal-burstingest players. Nago has like no way of escaping the corner once this happens. If this happens, getting bursted into the corner, it is a disaster. It's a disaster. Because of the game system, and because Nago steps forward in his Rekka // so also because bursts move you upwards in the air, you actually, they go over you as you step forward, meaning you get put in a corner, and this is really bad. It is very hard to win if you don't have resources. Even if you do. Even if you do have resources, you're still bursting the opponent across the screen, and it's still hard to get the game going from that position. Okay? So how do you prevent that? Nago mains? You have to adjust your routing. You have to delay. You have to delay your // so you don't get put in the corner. A lot of the time, I will do // as low as possible to the ground to prevent getting bursted into the corner. This is very important. Very important. Almost imperceptible. Imperceptible to the naked eye, but mega important. It's just one of 100 different adjustments people will do to avoid specific situations from occurring. It adds up. If 100 of these situations are all add up to like 0.1% win rate, you put that all together, that's 10% win rate. If you can do most of it, okay? So this double roll here, this here is a round Jack would win, where without that adjustment, his win percentage would go down by X amount, okay? Lowering the chance for Jack to win. It adds up. You see Jack is getting hit here? Neonex had the nooch. Excellent. Excellent time to press. Excellent knockdown. Excellent Oki. Master's Hammer. Okay. Lands. It doesn't matter if it hits or not. If you block it, it's the same thing. Woo! Now imagine if this was in a corner. I don't think Jack would be here. Jack would be a vapor trail. Being out of the corner, so important. So, I want everybody to recognize that. Even though this round is going shitty, Neonex has no burst, and Jack is going to have burst by the end of the game. You see that? This is all gravy. This is all gravy. Jack, they already did their job to win this set. They won this round, actually, Jack. That's how long the con is. Do you see that? Now, look at round 3. Who do you think is going to win this round? I mean, Neonex had it game 2. Read upon read upon read. But who do you think is going to win this game? There you go. All you need to do is be right one time and then cash out. You don't have to be right all the time. Just the one good time. And this was it. Now, I don't know why you would press after you saw you whiffed Master's Hammer. But this is because you have no burst. You won last round, but at what cost? That was YRC. See that? This is a mistake. You see how much? This round is actually perfectly winnable for Slayer. It's okay. Neonex can take like one hit after this and probably live. But during the meter away, that's it. You're dead. I think playing against HC, gaining more martial prowess and reflexes and experience, yeah, you can do that every day. But to me, what I see there is a weakness in managing the resource game. I stubbed my fucking toe. Holy shit, that hurts. Did I? Fuck. Okay, I'm not bleeding. Okay. Any questions? If you have a resource advantage, you should stretch it as long as possible. The more you can stretch that advantage and hold it over your opponent, the more value it holds. Multiplicative.